Yes, good morning, children. All of you, please turn on your video. Turn on your video. Meghna, Nirupama, Haya, Savio. Savio, Rifa, can you hear me?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Rizwan, Adidev, Rose. What about Anne Mary? Your net issues, is it over? That day you said your video is not working. Now is it okay, Anne Mary? Can you turn on your video? Rose, Aditya M. Ah, yes. Aditya, Nirupama, Savio, turn on your video. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Ah, yes. Ah, Haya. Yes, children, please turn on your video, all of you. Okay. Good morning, children. Okay, so this period, we are going to revise the questions from triangles and linear equations. Okay, we are going to revise the questions from these two chapters. Okay, hope you are prepared well for the exam. Okay. Yesterday, Bhadra, she asked few questions doubt from this chapter, triangles. Okay. Any other doubts you have regarding the exam? Huh? The thing is, children, for the exam, okay, you have to answer around 30 questions. You have to solve the questions, solve it in a paper. Okay. Along with the OMR sheet, you keep one sheet of paper, solve it and check the answer and then bubble it. Okay, like that you have to do. Okay, don't look at, yes, Savio?
No, yes, ma'am.
No, yes, okay. For MCQs, proofs are not needed, but you should know the steps. You should know the steps how we are solving and all. Because in questions, 1 mark questions and all, if they ask, you should be ready to give that steps. From the steps only, sometimes we will get the answer. Okay, so now let us do some questions. Bhadra, she asked few doubts. And what about the others? After discussing that questions, we can discuss any doubt you have in linear. Yes, Ashik? No, ready. Prepared well for the exam. So then I expect full marks. Okay, I expect full marks from each one of you. Okay, each one of you should score full. Okay, I want full. Is it okay? Is it? Yes or no, Savio? Bhadra? Okay. Okay. Prepare well. Any doubt you have means you can call. Okay, just otherwise you send a message. I'll clear your doubts. Okay, now listen, that few questions, we are going to do it now. You write these questions, children. These questions and all already I have sent. Okay, so if you have the questions, keep your questions ready. Look at this question. This is a question given. In this figure, PQ is parallel to BC. A, BC, PQ is drawn parallel. PQ is parallel. If PQ by BC is equal to 2 by 5, If PQ by BC is equal to 2 by 5, then what is AP by PB? Then AP by PB. How to do this? Is it area? Is it area? Here what is given? PQ is parallel to BC. Okay. PQ is parallel. Therefore, what we can say? Look at the figure. PQ is drawn parallel to BC. Can we say
AP by
AP by PB is equal to
AQ by QC.
AQ by QC. If you take smaller parts, okay? If you take the smaller sides, AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. AP by PB. Look at here, we want to find AP by PB. But here, BQ by BC is given. BQ means this full side is given as 5. PB is 2. Then, how will you prove this?
And prove that triangles are similar.
Yes, very good. The triangles are similar. Triangle APQ, the smaller triangle and big triangles are similar. Yes? Someone saying something. Yes, I can't hear. Say it louder, children. I hear some sound. Okay, I think sir. Okay, children. So listen, the smaller triangle and big triangle are similar. Okay, if you take this big triangle and the smaller triangle, APQ will be similar to triangle ABC. Okay, therefore what you will get? Corresponding sides are proportional. Therefore we get AP by AB is equal to PQ by BC is equal to AQ by AC. AP by AB is equal to PQ by BC is equal to AQ by, okay. So look at here, from here what you will get? What is AP by AB? Look at here, PQ by minus 2 by 5. Is that no? So AP is 2 parts. AB, this full is 3 parts. Therefore what will be PB? Sorry, AB is 5 parts. Therefore what will be PB? Badra. AB is 5 parts, isn't it? AP by AB is 2 by 5. AP is 2. AB is 5. Therefore it will be AB.
AP minus AB. AP minus
Yes.
PB.
Yeah.
AP minus PB.
AB minus AP. AP only is given. AB is given as 5 parts. AP is 2 parts. Therefore it will be PB.
3.
3. Therefore what is the ratio?
2:3.
Yes, the ratio will be 2:3. Is it okay? Is it clear, children? Okay, you are using similar triangles concept here. So for the exam, if you from the figure, you can calculate like this and then bubble the correct answer. Then, what is the condition for 2 lines to be parallel? Condition condition for 2 lines to be parallel is
Sides to be proportional.
sides of, okay, lines to be parallel is, okay, in linear equations, when you say 2 lines to be parallel. Yes, Prajod.
A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2.
A1 by A2 parallel. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 not equal
to C1
by C2. Okay, what is the condition for consistence? When will you say the set of equations are consistent?
A1 by
No, I'm not asking the condition. When will you say the given? Okay, listen to the question and answer. Okay, when you do this for the exam also, read it carefully.
Infinitely many solutions and
Infinitely many solutions, unique solution. Both the cases, okay, in both the cases we say it is consistent. Consistent means solution is there. If solution is there, we say the given set of equations as consistent. If no solution means it is said to be
Inconsistent.
consistent. If no solution means we call it as inconsistent. Consistent means both the cases we include. It may be a unique solution or infinite solution. Okay. Next, suppose the given equation has infinite solution. Listen children, suppose the given equation has infinite solution. Then the equations are said to be dependent. Okay, if it has infinite solution, for example, look at this example. Suppose you are given an equation like this, 2x plus 3y is 10. Okay, suppose the next equation is 4x plus 6y is 20. Look at this pair of equations. Are they proportional? A1 by, yes, isn't it? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Coinciding lines. So, whenever the lines are coinciding, it is consistent. Solution is there. Infinite solutions is there. So, the equations, look at here. One equation, if you are given one equation, we will be able to find the second equation. Is or no? How we get the second equation? Compare it and tell me how we are getting the equation.
They all are proportional.
They are proportional. Suppose what is the relation? From the first equation, how will you get the second equation?
Twice the number.
Twice the first equation, isn't it? Second equation is obtained from the first equation by multiplying by 2. So such equations, when we get infinite solution, we call it as dependent. We call that equations as dependent. Whenever infinite solutions are there, it is said to be dependent. Note down all these points, children. Okay. The next one. Okay. Is it clear, Badra? Your doubt, is it okay? That is Badra.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So the next question, the doubt is, okay. If you have any doubt, you just send it to me. Okay, we can, this period, we are utilizing it for clearing your doubts. Okay, now look at this next question. It's like this. Okay, the figure is given. One figure is given. Q, P, R. This is 24 centimeter. Here it is 26 centimeter. A is given. This angle is given as 90 degree. So 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter. You have to find measure of angle QPR. Measure of angle QPR. How to do this? Yes, how to do this, children? We have discussed one similar question in the class. How to do this?
So the make it
Yes, which concept we have to use? Huh?
Pythagoras theorem.
Very good, Rifa. Pythagoras theorem. Why do you go with Pythagoras?
I'm 90
90 degrees given, isn't it? In the figure, look at the figure in triangle APB. Okay, in triangle APB, angle A is 90 degree. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. By using Pythagoras theorem, so this is 90 degree. RP square is equal to AR square plus AP square. Okay, so it is 8 square plus 6 square. What is the answer?
10 square.
10 square. So RP is 10. So we get RP as 10. Okay. So now we get RP as 10. But what is the question? You are asked to find QPR. How to find? How you will find?
Their
Now?
sides are given.
Yes, very good. 3 sides are given. Is that no? Now we have all the 3 sides. We want to find the angle. So you square the sides. Which are the sides given here in triangle? PQR. The sides are given as 24, 26, 10. What is the method you have to do?
D6 square plus
Yes, you find the square of the, yes, you find, yes, 24 square plus 10 square. You find the square of the smaller 2 sides. Is it equal to the square of the bigger one? You find the square of the smaller 2 sides. 24 square plus 10 square. What is 24 square, Miribama? 20, yes, 576 plus 100, which is 676. So what about 26 square? Prajod,
I'm 676.
676. So they are same, isn't it? They are equal. Therefore, what we can say by using converse of Pythagoras theorem. Using converse of Pythagoras theorem, this is a right angle triangle. Okay. In the first case, we use Pythagoras. Okay. In the first case, we use Pythagoras. In the second case, we use converse of Pythagoras theorem. So in using converse of Pythagoras theorem, okay, look at your 26 square. QR square is equal to, we get QP square plus PR square. Therefore, what we can say here, what we can conclude?
Ma'am,
It is,
26 square is 676, right?
yes, 676, yes. So QR square is QP square plus PR square. Yes, tell me children, what you can conclude?
Angle
What?
P is 90 degree.
Angle P is 90 degree, isn't it? Look at here, which is the common vertex. Common vertex is P. The P is present in both. So we can write angle P is 90 degree. Therefore, it is right angle triangle. So angle QPR is 90. Is it clear? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next one. Is it okay, children? Shall we move on to the next one?
And can you show the board?
Yes. See the PDF, which one we have sent with 1 mark questions, not only for this periodic test, do it repeatedly again and again for the board exam. For the board exam, we have the same chapters. Is it okay, John? Shall we move on to the next one?
And 1 minute.
Ah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right, the next one. In this figure, AB is parallel to PR. Sorry, not PR, QR. And this is the figure given. P, Q, R. 2.4, 3.6, 3.2, 4.8, 2x. How to do this? Find x. Question is find x. How you will solve this? Yes. Yes. It's not clear, Ashik. What do you? 2 is 4. How? How? So can we say that triangle PAB is similar to triangle PQR, smaller triangle, like it is similar to the first question. Triangle PAB is similar to triangle PQR, isn't it?
Ma'am, PA by AQ equal to PB by.
But look at here, is it PA by AQ we have to take? Look at the sides.
By
PA by, yes, PQ. We have to take full side, is that not? Because we need PQR. QR is the side of the big triangle. So we have to consider the smaller triangle and the big triangle. Okay, you have to consider the smaller triangle and the big triangle. So PA by PQ is equal to PB by PR is equal to AB by QR. What is PA? It is given 2.4 by, what is PQ?
2.4 plus 3.
Yes, 2.4 plus 3.6. That is 6
6.
equal to AB. So this one we don't want. Okay, you take the next ratio. What is asked? Accordingly, you select the ratio. AB is 2 by QR is X. Simplify, cross multiply, you will get the answer.
Now, X equal to 5.
Yes?
X is equal to 5.
5.
5. Okay. Yes. What about the others? Nas Parveen? Nas Parveen, are able to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. The next one, Vishnu Priya, she asked one doubt, children. The question is, okay, Vishnu Priya, read the question. Those who have the questions, go through that questions again. Yes, Vishnu Priya, read the question, which one you have asked based on the ladder question, isn't it? Read the question.
A 5-meter long ladder is placed leaning towards a vertical wall such that it reaches the wall at a 0.4 meter height. If the foot of the ladder is moved 1.6 meter towards the wall, then the distance by which top of the ladder would slide upwards on the wall is. It's a
Okay.
simple.
Okay. So listen the question. Yes. Yes.
Last question, we can find it in another way too.
Last question, we can find it.
I found it another way. I found another way. Not by
Okay, that is allowed. Okay, you can use parallel lines concept. You can use BPT. That way also you can do. Okay. Yeah. So in some questions you can do it in 2 or 3 ways are there. 2 methods are there. But you should do it properly. It should be correct. When you apply a method, it should be applied correctly. Okay. Now look at this question. This question is like this. What is given? A 5-meter long ladder is leaning towards a vertical wall. So the length of the ladder is given as 5 meter. A 5-meter long ladder is leaning against the wall such that it reaches the wall at a 4-meter height. Okay, this given, suppose this is C, 4-meter height. Now, okay, so what type of triangle you will get here?
Right angle.
Right angle triangle. So using Pythagoras theorem, you can find what is BC. Is that not? What will be BC? 5 square minus 4 square. 25 minus 16, which is 9. So
9.
BC, 3. BC is 3 centimeter. Now look at the same question. The same question, what we do, if the foot of the ladder is moved towards the wall, 1.6 meter towards the wall. So actually, now this is the distance. Now we are moving it towards the wall. Imagine the situation, imagine it. So we are bringing it towards the wall. So what happens to the distance?
3 minus 1.6.
Yes, 3 minus 1.6. What is 3 minus 1.6?
2.4.
Is it 2.4 or 1.4?
1.4.
1.4.
1.4. But what about the length of the ladder? Will it change?
No.
No. So length of the ladder will be same. But what happens to the top? Initially it is at this point. So when we bring it towards the wall, this height will increase. Is that not? So now again, use Pythagoras theorem. Again use Pythagoras and find out. So it is 5 square minus 1.4 square. 5 square minus 1.4 square. 5 square is 25 minus. What is 1.4 square? 1.96, isn't it? 25 minus 1.
26.
Yes? Vishnu is
23.04.
23.04. So this is Okay, this is, suppose I name this as ABC. Again, we get AB square is 23.04. So what will be AB? It is root of 23.04. What is square root of 23.04?
4.8.
4.8.
8.
4.8.
Yes, ma'am.
Melvin, is it okay, Melvin? Sainaba? Okay, it is 4.8. So this is 4.8. So how? Initially it is 4. So now the top is moved up, isn't it? It is moving up. So how much distance it moved? 4.8 minus 4. So you will get 0.8. Is it okay? So the distance it moved is 0.8. Okay? Now, listen, suppose a pair of linear equations, when we represent it graphically, when we represent the equations graphically, the graph is, okay, the graph is dash when it is consistent. We are representing the pair of linear equations graphically. So the graph will be dash. If you look into the figure, the graph will be dash if it is consistent.
Intersecting.
Is it only intersecting?
Coinciding.
Coinciding or intersecting in both the cases. Okay? Because consistent means it may be having one solution or infinite solution. So both the things will happen. It will be either intersecting or coinciding lines. Okay? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, suppose imagine you are given a square with side 5 centimeter. What is its altitude? What is the hypotenuse or what is the length of the diagonal of the square? Find the diagonal of a square of side 5 centimeter. Find the diagonal of square of side 5 centimeter.
Five root 2.
5 root 2, isn't it? You can use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, in a square, we know that each angle is 90 degrees. So AC square will be same as AB square plus BC square. So we get 5 square plus 5 square. So which is 50. So AC square is 50. Therefore, what is AC? Root of 50, which will be 5 root 2. Suppose diagonal is given. Imagine, suppose you are given a diagonal. Suppose the diagonal is 5 centimeter. How will you find the sides of the square? Diagonal is given. What will be the sides of the square?
2A.
2A.
No. No.
Suppose this is A. All the
Minus
sides are
2A.
equal.
2A.
A square plus A square will be same as 5 square. Again, use the same concept. In a square, we know that adjacent sides are equal. All the sides are equal. So, particularly these two sides, if we take equal. So, 2A square is 25. Therefore, what will be A square? 25 by 2. Therefore, what is A? 5 by root 2.
Very point 5.
So we can rationalize it, isn't it? We can rationalize it. So when you rationalize it, 5 root 2 by 2 centimeter. Sorry. Okay. Now, suppose you are given the sides of a equilateral triangle. Suppose the sides of the equilateral triangle is A. Okay. What will be the altitude of the equilateral triangle? Suppose the side of the equilateral triangle is A. So what will be the altitude? How to do this?
Root 3 by 2a.
Yes, root 3 by 2a. Yes. Okay, how? This one we have proved it in Pythagoras theorem. We want to find the height. If okay, in an equilateral triangle, altitude will same as the median. It divides the sides. Use Pythagoras theorem. A, B, C. Suppose this is D. So we can write AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. AB is A square is equal to H square plus A by 2 the square. So A square minus A square by 4 is H square. So if you take the LCM, 4A square minus A square. So 3A square by 4 is H square. Therefore, what is H? Root 3A by 2. It is root 3A by 2. And what about area of a equilateral triangle? What is the formula for area of equilateral triangle?
Root 3 by 4 a square.
Very good. Root 3 by 4 A square. Okay. Root 3 by 4 A square. So, if the side is A, altitude is root 3A by 2. Okay. If the side of a equilateral triangle is A, altitude is given by root 3A by 2. So, if the side is 5 centimeter, what will be the altitude? What will be the altitude? Altitude will be 5 root 3 by 2, isn't it? Altitude is 5 root 3 by 2. In the place of A, you substitute 5. Or you can do the steps once again. What about area? Area also root 3 by 4 into 5 square. So that is 25 root 3 by 4. It is 25 root 3 by 4. Okay. Next one. What about the graph of the lines x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5? What can you say about the graphs of the line x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5? What is the equation of x-axis, children? What is the equation of x-axis? What is the equation of x-axis? Equation of x-axis is y is 0.
Y equal to 0.
Very good. What is equation of y-axis?
X is
Equal to 0.
X is equal to 0. Okay. So equation of a line parallel to x-axis. What is the equation of a line parallel to x-axis? Y is equal to some constant. If a line is parallel to x-axis, y will be constant. What is the equation of a line parallel to y-axis? if a line is parallel to y-axis, x is equal to constant. It is x is equal to constant. So now look at here. We are given with two lines, x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5. From these 4 points, what you can say about the line? How you will be drawing the graph? X is equal to 3 and x is equal to 5. X is equal to constant means it is a line parallel to y-axis. This is our y-axis, isn't it? This is x-axis. Horizontal axis is x-axis. So a line parallel to y-axis, x is equal to 3 means this is the line. It passes through the point 3. 1, 2, 3. And look at the next line. It passes through the point 5. X is equal to 5. What can you say about these two lines? Are they intersecting? Are they parallel or coinciding? The lines are always parallel. Okay, they will not intersect. No solution is there. Okay, it is parallel. Similarly, it will be given with y-axis. Okay, suppose y is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 2. Y is equal to 2 means it is a line parallel to x-axis. So this is the line y is equal to 2. It passes through the point 2. Similarly, minus 1, minus 2. So this is the line given by y is equal to minus 2. So look at these two lines. Are they meeting at any point?
No, ma'am.
No. Therefore, in this case also it is parallel. If two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are
Proportional.
proportional and the corresponding angles are
Equal.
equal. All equilateral triangles are
Similar.
similar. All equilateral triangles are similar. All circles are
Similar.
similar. Okay, all circles are similar. All squares are similar. All squares are similar. Then, what about a rhombus? What we know about a rhombus?
Opposite.
In a rhombus,
All sides are equal.
all the sides are equal. And what about the diagonals?
Proportional.
Intersect at 90 degree.
Bisect each other at 90 degree. Okay, they bisect each other at 90 degrees. Suppose this side is given as x. Okay, this is y. What will be the side of the square? Side of the rhombus?
X square plus y square.
Root of x square plus y square. Okay, diagonals bisect each other. Okay, so one part of the length is x. Okay, one part of the diagonal is y. Means the side of the rhombus will be root of x square plus y square. Okay, look at the next one. Write the next one. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, we have AB by QR is equal to BC by PR is equal to CA by PQ. Then can you give the order of similarity? In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB by QR is equal to BC by PR, which is equivalent to CA by PQ. Then what is the order of similarity? If I write triangle ABC will be similar to triangle. What is the order?
QRP.
QRP. You can check this, isn't it? Check this. You take the first two letters, AB by QR equal to BC by PR equal to AC by QP. Okay, the same thing you can write like this. You can move it in a cyclic order. We can move it in cyclic order. BCA will be similar to triangle RPQ. Okay, we are moving this in a cyclic order. So you can write this as BCA is similar to triangle RPQ, or you can write like this. ABC is similar to triangle QRP. ABC, that same thing only I wrote in the beginning. Okay. Is it okay? We can move it cyclically. Or if you want to write with C means, we can write with C. CAB will be similar to triangle PQR.
Ma'am, so all these are correct.
Yes, all these will be correct. You can check it. You can check whether the corresponding sides are proportional. And from that we can write the answer. Okay. Now next one. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, and this is the figure given. ABC PQR, which is 2.5. One second. Find the perimeter of triangle PQR. Find the perimeter of triangle PQR. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR.
A measure of PR is given.
No, only this much is given. PR is given. Look, in front the figure, PR is given. 6.
Ma'am, 15 only.
15. How?
Ma'am, 2 by 4.
Yes. You can use the corresponding sides are proportional, isn't it? AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR, which is same as the perimeter. The perimeter will be also proportional. PQ plus QR plus PR. So what is the side of AB by PQ? AB it is given as 2 by 4 is equal to, what about BC? BC is 2.5 by QR. So you'll get QR is 5. So it will be, what is the perimeter? It will be 15, isn't it? Perimeter will be 15. If two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are proportional, and the perimeters also will be proportional. Perimeters will be also proportional. Then in your textbook, children, you don't have we have discussed some questions. That day I have sent exercise 6.5. Okay, in some questions in NCERT textbook, that model is important. One aeroplanes question we did, one plane moves in west, other plane moves north at the same time. What is the distance between them? That type of questions. Based on the direction it will be asked. Suppose a person is moving towards north, another person is moving towards west. What is the distance between them? Means again we have to use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, because the angle between them we can take it as 90 degree. Now write the next one. Okay, suppose you are given a figure like this. ABC is given with angle B 90 degree. This is the perpendicular drawn. BD is the perpendicular drawn. BD is the perpendicular drawn to AC. So, can you give the similarity criteria here? In Pythagoras, recently we learned how to find out. What you will get? Here we say triangle ABC will be similar to triangle ADB, which will be similar to triangle BDC, isn't it? ABC, always keep the right angle in the middle. ABC will be similar to triangle ADB, which is similar to triangle BDC. Okay? So, go through each, okay, all the questions. Word problem questions are there in linear equations, age-based questions, fraction type of questions. That and all important. Okay? So, go through such questions. At the time up, children, we end the session now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, before you leave, please answer your attendance.